Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. I'm Daniel Berk here with Greg Hansen, and we're in the middle of the Star Newsroom, a couple days removed from the finish of the Arizona Wildcats basketball season. And Greg, the Wildcats finished 33-5, Elite Eight, Pac-12 champs, and certainly it's a sad couple days, it feels like, in Tucson when basketball season ends. But as we just wrap up the year and think about things, what grade do you give these guys, and what are your final impressions on this season?
I don't want to be an easy grader, but I think it's an A, not even an A-. How much further could this team have gone with no shooter, no go-to guy? And that was really pointed out late in the Wisconsin game. Without Brandon Ashley, with 6 guys basically all year. They won 33 games. You know, it was an A.
You start to think now, after that A and 33 wins, what does this team, look like next year? And a lot of names up in the air. I mean, the only guy we know is gone is Jordan Mays, the senior. We think Nick Johnson probably goes pro. We think Aaron Gordon goes pro. We're not sure about Tarczewski and Hollis Jefferson. How do you see that shaking out, and which guys do you see coming back and going to that next step?
Gordon will go, definitely go.
Yeah.
And he should, based on the culture now. He can't shoot, but he can do everything else. To me, the real mystery will be Nick Johnson. He's an NBA point guard. If you ever stand next to Nick Johnson, you know he's not 6'3", the way they list him.
Yeah.
He's like 6'1". Can he play 2 guard in the NBA? I don't think so. I think they're going to tell him he has to be a point guard. When he goes to the Combine in May, it's going to be a sobering realization for Nick. Does he want to come back and be a college hero, or does he want to go to Italy and somewhere and make $200,000? Rondae Hollis Jefferson kind of scares me, just being a member of this community, that he would leave early when he's got so much to accomplish as a college player. He's not ready. He has no offensive game. In the NBA, he's going to have to be a shooting guard or a 3-man. He's not that guy now. So, and I think no doubt Caleb will come back. He's just not ready. So those are my guesses right now.
Which of those 4 do you think would be the toughest to replace next year?
Rondae Hollis Jefferson. I just think his defense, his team camaraderie, just the spirit that he attacks the game with. They don't have a shutdown defender if he leaves. He's got so much to prove. To me, he's the guy. I appreciate Nick and everything he's done, but guards are replaceable, and guys like Jefferson aren't.
We're talking about Greg Hansen. This is his video notebook brought to you by Domino's Pizza. And Greg, so we're giving him an A, 33 wins, but we talked about this before the Elite Eight game. Sean Miller now 0-3 in Elite Eight games, hasn't yet to reach the Final Four. Where does this maybe leave him in the scope of the national coaches conversation, and does he almost get a pass for what happened with Ashley and some of the other things this season?
Yeah, I think people look at him as the best new young coach in the business.
Yeah.
I don't think losing in the Elite Eight matters at all. I mean, it's something to throw into a TV story or whatnot, but I mean, Bo Ryan didn't go for all those years, and everybody knew he was an elite coach. I think people would kill to have Sean Miller as their coach, and if there's ever an opening at Duke or Ohio State, Kentucky, Sean Miller's going to be their target.
Well, he's going to be here for a while, it seems like, but the coaching landscape in the Pac-12 was shaken up a little bit yesterday. Ernie Kent takes the Washington State job. Mike Montgomery is retiring at Cal. What do you think about those 2 jobs and kind of like I said, the coaching landscape in the Pac right now?
I think both moves were good for Arizona. I don't think Cal's going to get a high-level coach who's going to come in and turn it around right away. And I think Ernie Kent at 59 is pretty well shot. I don't think he's going to turn Washington State around. I think they're 2 good moves in an Arizona perspective, and I don't think either one of those schools are going to be a factor for a while.
It'll be interesting to see if Cal contacts Joe Pasternak, who was an assistant there, has some head coaching experience, recruits that state well. He'd be a name to me that would be interesting. Right.
I mean, I searched yesterday to find a logical guy, and Pasternak was a guy I kept coming back to.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. For Greg Hansen, I'm Daniel Berk, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
At Domino's, we're slowing down to make our handmade pan pizza the right way, taking our time to hand press the fresh dough into the pan, adding 2 layers of cheese, and slowing our ovens down to get the crust golden and crispy. So try a Domino's handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for just $7.99.